Welcome to Everyday Happiness, where we create lasting happiness in 2 minutes a day through my signature method of intentional margins, creating harmony between your to-dos and your priorities, happiness science, and musings about life. I'm your host, Katie Jeffcoat, and what Gretchen Rubin, the author of the Happiness Report, said was that about 50% of happiness is genetically determined. So some people are born as Tiggers, and other people are born as an Eeyore. What we know is that happiness is partially genetic. But what I think is even more exciting is that there is a big portion of the happiness equation that we can control, especially if we pay attention to the thoughts and actions that contribute to our well-being. I wake up happy. I'm a Tigger. It is easier for me than for others to genetically be happy. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, about 41% of American adults report recent symptoms of anxiety or depressive disorder. And this is a real thing. We as a society need to be protecting and checking in with our mental health. What we know from the happiness research is that connection to others plays a significant role in whether people feel happy. People who have long-term relationships where they can confide in a person or where they feel like they belong tend to be a little happier. The research suggests it's not the big fancy car, the house, the yacht, the insert any extravagant thing that makes you happy, but the little things, the smell of your coffee brewing, the glance of a loved one, a homemade card from a child. It's so easy to get distracted by the big shiny thing and think, when I get that, when I accomplish that, then I'll be happy. And really, what we've learned in previous episodes on gratitude and happiness is that it's the little things that matter most. For me, happiness is coffee in the morning. First, alone, when my entire family is asleep. Later, with my husband before he starts his day. I'm just curious, what's the little thing that you love that makes you happy? I really, really want to know. So let's connect on social at Everyday Happiness with Katie. Use the hashtags intentional margins, Everyday Happiness with Katie.